Hey y'all, y'all come on in. I'm Elisa and today I'm making some fruit enchilada, apple and peach. But before we get started on these enchiladas, like, share, subscribe. Let's get started with this fruit enchiladas. All right, y'all, let's get started with these fruit enchiladas. So I'm gonna do two type. I'm gonna do apple and peach. So I have apple pie filling. So you can get that. And then you can get a different brand if whatever you have available in the store. And I have peach pie filling. Again, just get whatever you see available. And you don't have to do anything to them. You just start with like that. This is some flour tortillas. You're supposed to need 12 of them, 6 per fruit filling. I only have 10, child. Walmart didn't have what I needed at the time. So, just get you a little spoonful of some filling. Just put it down in the tortilla. Supposed to get enough just to fill one. And then I'm going to show you the peach. Get another tortilla. This will come in handy when you got a lot of people. Because otherwise 6 would be just fine. And you just put some down in the tortilla. Just add another one. Like you need one right there. He was missing a buddy. All right. And then you're going to roll it. Tuck it as you go on both ends. Can you see? I'm rolling and tucking. And get you a 13 by 9 pan. I already sprayed it with some nonstick cooking spray. I actually used the baking spray that has flour already in it. And you put it down in there. Let's do the other one. See if I can't do that a little bit easier. Kind of push that in there. You don't want it to slide. You don't want to lose no fruit. And you put it down, same side down. Isn't that crazy? They're the same size tortilla. Why one short and one not? Long one, short one. How'd that work out? Just keep going. All right, I'm just gonna keep rolling and filling. Y'all be right back. All right, everybody. So I have all the enchiladas in. That's 10 of them. You see, there's always one that don't want to cooperate. Little Tim, like he trying to just go sideways. Look at that. I can't even get his foot under there. All right. So we got everybody in the pot, in the pan, and you just sprinkle it with some ground cinnamon. You can do a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, or you can just sprinkle as much as you like. Me personally, I would sprinkle a little nutmeg on it too, but my sister here, she ain't trying to hear that.
You can sprinkle just a little nutmeg.
I'm gonna leave the nutmeg out, child, because she don't do nutmeg like I do. Because my hands don't know what it's like to do a little nutmeg. My hands know how to do a lot of nutmeg. All right, so we're all sprinkled in. So I'm gonna put this to the side, and I'm gonna make a caramel sauce. I'll be right back, you guys. All right, you guys, let's make the sauce for these fruit enchiladas. I don't know if you want to call it a caramel sauce. I call it a caramel sauce because it has sugar in it. So, why not? So, in the pot, there is a half a cup of white sugar. This is 1/2 a cup of light brown sugar. 1/2 cup of water. And a half a cup of butter, or to make it easier, 1 stick of butter, same thing. I don't want to plop them in there, water go everywhere, we just want to place them. All right, so we're just going to turn the heat on. Look, y'all, I got to be careful. I decided to use the biggest burner I got on the stove. Let's hope I don't turn my smoke alarm on. So we're going to turn him down. All right, so we're just going to stir them up till it starts to boil. We're going to stir this up constantly after it starts boiling. So I'm going to get this boiling, and I'll be right back once this starts to boil, and I'll show you guys how it's looking. All right, you guys see it. I don't know if you can see it. I changed utensils. I went from the whisk to a wooden spoon. It's starting to boil right here. So I'm just going to keep on stirring. You see the butter is almost gone. So I'm just going to keep moving it. You want to stir it constantly. That butter should it should basically disappear. And you want to stir it at least a good 3-4 minutes. It's a good one. It's a good arm workout. So I'm just stirring. Just keep stirring. Just keep stirring. And since I do have apple and peach, I'm going to do 2 of these. I'm only going to show you guys one. I'm going to do 2 of these. It's easier to do them one at a time as opposed to trying to double it and mess it up. Alrighty. You see how that butter's starting to mix into the sugar in the water? You're just going to let this keep going. I'll be back when the 3 to 4 minutes is up. Alright, you guys, it's been about 4 minutes. And you see how it's thickened? The butter has practically disappeared into the mixture. It's thickened up a little bit. So what we're going to do here is turn off the heat and add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. But you know, I have vanilla. Yeah, you know I'm not going to use that. Yeah, buddy. That's the stuff. So I'm still do 1 teaspoon of this because you know that this one is my favorite. It just tastes so good, at least to me. 1 teaspoon or teaspoon, and you just stir that in. Get a good stir on that. All right, so after we get that all stirred in there, alrighty. You get your enchiladas. It's so hot, that pot. Yeah, my sister laughing at me. So this sauce you pour it on the top. And like I said, because I did do 2 different ones, I'm just going to pour it over half. And I'm going to do the other one, do the same thing. So what you're going to do, once you pour this on top of it, you're going to let it sit for 45 minutes. Don't bake it yet. Let it sit for 45 minutes. The purpose is because this is flour tortillas. You want it to be kind of like pastry dough. So let it sit and then you bake it. It's going to give you the consistency of a pastry dough. So I'll be right back, you guys, once I'm done making the second one, and then we're going to put it in the oven. All right, you guys, I poured both of the syrups on top of it, and you know, I sprinkled it with some cinnamon. It washed it all off. So I think sprinkle this a little over it. All right, so like I said, we're going to let this sit for 45 minutes before we bake it. So I'm going to just let this sit for a little bit for 45 minutes. Then we're going to throw it in the oven at 350. I'll be back when it's time to put it in the oven. And if I forget to come back before I put it in the oven, it's going in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes after it sits for 45. I'll be back. All right, you guys, they are out of the oven. They cooked for about 35 minutes at 350. And I did put it at 400 for 5 minutes just to let it brown a little bit. I'm going to let it cool off for a few minutes, and then we're going to give it a try. All right, y'all. I had to let this cool off for a while. That thing was smoky and it has this syrup on it. If I burn my mouth, then I'm not gonna be able to taste a thing. So, I got a spatula to get it out with. I think I'm going to get an apple one. Look at that. It's so thick and gooey. You know, I probably should have got a spoon to get some of that syrup. Ooh wee. Yeah, let me go. Look, my sister here, y'all. Sister, can you go get us a spoon?
I'm trapped.
Hang on, y'all. We're gonna go get us a spoon. All right, y'all. Got me a spoon. Because you gotta see it. Look at that. Let me do it again. Look at it some more. Okay, that's enough. We move this out the way. So I got the apple one. And remember, I did peach as well. But I wanted apple. And it cuts very, very easily. Y'all are good. The syrup is syruping. It's giving good flavored syrup. Caramel syrup, I don't know what you want to call it. That sucker is tasty. Y'all, get you some. I'm going to stop right here because I got an appointment with this plate. Y'all make some, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.